guys, Alicia here. Today I'm going to be doing a fun recipe for cheesy corn dog muffins. I've been seeing different versions of these on Pinterest, so I thought it would be fun to do my own version using my recipe for cornbread muffins. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to be taking my cornbread muffin recipe and adding some stuff to it to make these cheesy corn dog muffins. Now, if you haven't seen my regular cornbread muffin recipe, I'll link that up above and down below. We really enjoy it. They're pretty low in points, but they taste really good. So again, that's what I'm going to be using as a base for this, but I'll jump in here and show you real quick what you're going to need. First off, you're going to need a cup of self-rising flour, a cup of yellow cornmeal, a cup of almond milk. I'm using this almond unsweetened vanilla, and a cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. You're also going to be needing 2 large eggs, a 1/4 cup of unsweetened applesauce. You want to make sure this is the unsweetened, not sweetened. There is 2 tablespoons of sugar, and in here I have a 1/2 teaspoon baking soda and a 1/2 teaspoon salt. You're also going to need some hot dogs. I really like these here, these ballpark white meat smoked turkey franks. These are only a point a piece, and so I like using these, plus they taste pretty good for just a point. So you're gonna need 6 hot dogs, and then you're gonna need a cup of a low-fat cheese. This here is the Great Value reduced fat Fiesta blend. This is kind of my new favorite at the moment. I was pretty much only using the Kroger Fiesta blend, but the one from Walmart, the Great Value brand one, is actually less points than the Kroger. So I've been using that lately. But anyway, that's everything you're gonna need. Let's jump in here and put these together. And before I get started, I wanted to show you these. I forgot to mention these or show these in the ingredients. I'm gonna be using some jalapenos on some of the muffins, not all of them, because my son would definitely not like these. And I wanna keep some of these muffins kid-friendly, because I think he's really gonna enjoy them as long as I don't put these on them. So if you wanna use jalapenos, I think the jalapenos would taste really good in these, and I will be using them on some. Okay, first off, I've got myself a medium-sized bowl here, and I'm gonna be adding my self-rising flour, which again is a cup, and then also a cup of my cornmeal, along with my baking soda and salt, and I'm gonna just mix all of those together real well. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside, and in another medium bowl, I'm gonna take my 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons sugar, 1/4 cup unsweetened applesauce, cup unsweetened almond milk, cup fat-free Greek yogurt, and I'm going to whisk all this together real well. Now that I've got that all mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and add in my cheese, give that a quick stir, and now I'm going to take my dry ingredients and I'm going to slowly pour those in and mix until it's all combined. And that looks good. Now I'm going to take my hot dogs and I'm going to cut them up into thirds. Like that, and then set those aside. So at this point, if you want to bake these in the oven, you want to get your oven preheating to 375. I'm going to be doing mine in the air fryer just because I love my air fryer and I use it for pretty much most things now. So I'm going to go ahead and get my air fryer preheating here pretty soon. But first I'm going to show you the little muffin cups that I'm going to be using for this. These are just silicone. They work really well, especially in the air fryer, where you need a muffin cup that's gonna have a little stability. These are pretty stable, so they hold up in the air fryer pretty well. So I'm gonna be doing, I think, 18 of these. I might end up having a little bit more than that, but I'm gonna go for 18 at first and see if that works as far as the batter goes. So there is 18 of those. And now I'm gonna take an ice cream scoop here, and I'm gonna fill each one of these cups about 2/3 full. And I should say the reason I'm only doing about 2/3 full on these is because when I put that hot dog piece in there, that's gonna raise these up, and I don't want them to kind of overflow as they're cooking. I've got all those filled, and I've got just a little bit of batter left, so I think what I'm gonna do is just make one of these without the hot dog, because I don't want to cut up an entire hot dog for just 1/3 of it. So I'm gonna technically have 19 cups, but one of them will be without a hot dog. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hot dog and I'm gonna just go ahead and place it in the middle of these, push it down like that. And then on some of them, I'm gonna add a jalapeno or two. All right, I've got my air fryer here and I've been preheating it at 320 or the bake setting. And so now I'm gonna just take probably 6 of these at a time and lay them in here like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and let these go for probably 8 minutes. Now, if you're doing these in the oven, again, I would suggest 375 for probably 20 to 25 minutes, but I think it's only gonna probably take about 8 in the air fryer, but I'll be back once they're done. Okay, I let these go 8 minutes and they are looking done. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them out, do the rest of them, and then we'll be back to taste them. Okay, real quick, these are 3 points on, I believe, all 3 colors. I know they're definitely 3 on green. If they're not on the other 2, I will change that on the screen, but I'm gonna have my hubby go ahead and try one.
Which one?
Whichever one you want.
They smell wonderful. Let's put that jalapeno in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
He loves jalapenos. Go ahead. Oops. Okay. Now, of course, you've had just the plain corn muffins many a time. So.
The corn muffin, I mean, really complements the jalapeno, or the other way around, I guess. So that's wonderful.
How about with a hot dog? Good? You like it? I'll give you a second.
As ashamed as I am to admit it, I always really liked jalapeno corn dogs from the gas station.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
That's what that reminds me.
Is that what that reminds you of? That's funny. Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I would say. Okay.
Yeah, that's really good.
And again, the regular corn muffins are good too, and you could do those with just the cheese and jalapenos, minus the hot dogs too, if you didn't want to do the hot dogs. But I just thought they'd be fun to do them like this, and I figure my son will like the other ones that don't have the jalapenos in them also. So, yeah. That is cheesy corn dog muffins. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.